Mason Mount, Mr. Chelsea, right? Well, he rejected a new contract that was offered to him by Todd Bowley and the Chelsea group. 7-year contract. He said no thank you. We're going to break down why and why he is going to be staying at Chelsea and not going to the two clubs that he's being linked with. Number 2, Eden Hazard comes clean. Everyone's always saying Eden Hazard's coming back to Chelsea, right, Alex? I've always said no, and he comes out and basically shuts that down concretely. On top of that, Hendrick's learning English now. Does this mean he's coming to Chelsea? And he's going to meet with another club in January, and I'll tell you who it is. And finally, Arsen Zacharyan from Dinamo Moscow. He's linked with Chelsea, and this deal is going to finally happen. He's found the loophole. Chelsea are happy, Dinamo Moscow is happy, and there don't seem to be any other obstacles in the way. Let's get into this. Alright gang, let's get into it. Welcome to the Kavkas View, and I hope you guys are going to enjoy this video. But before we go on and you guys get to watch the rest of the video, there are a few requirements that you got to do, right? It's only right. Number 1, hit the like button. We're aiming for 750 likes on this video. Number 2, subscribe to the channel because we're so close to 25,000. That's a quarter of the way to my initial goal that I set out when we finally decided to open a YouTube channel. And finally, in the pinned comment is my Instagram. Hit the Instagram link. Go and follow me there. During the World Cup, I'll be watching a lot of the games live and asking for your reactions. So we're going to be talking there. We're going to get my insight. Love to see it. Love to hear it. Let's get on with the video. So a lot of Chelsea fans are panicking. A lot of Chelsea fans think Money Mace, Mr. Graduate, Mr. Chelsea himself is going to be leaving. I don't think so, guys. Look, Mason Mount has rejected a 7-year deal that Chelsea have offered him. He's got 18 months left on his contract, and he has got big European clubs chasing him. Big by name, not big by stature at this moment in time, but they are chasing him. Number 1, Liverpool. Liverpool is chasing him rigorously. They are interested in putting him into that midfield 3, and I can already see him. He is a Duracell bunny. Klopp is a Duracell bunny. They are gonna work in Duracell bunny squared land. It's gonna be nice and simple, right? It's gonna be 4-3-3. Mason Mount will be one of the 3 in the midfield. High energy, high pressing, Geiger pressing, the whole shebang. You're gonna see it, right? We are going to appreciate that style of football if that move happens. Number 2, who loves a free transfer, people? Who? Think about it. Italian club, who loves it? Juventus. Juventus took Ramsey, Juventus took Wesley McKennie, Juventus took many other players on free transfers. That's how they basically do their business, and that's how they get into this trouble, because they end up handing out contracts to players like Danilo and players like Di Maria on free transfers, and you're like, what is going on here? Like, why are you giving these deals out? Like, this is stupid. And once again, they want Mason Mount on a free. This one will make more sense given his age and his profile of type of player. So maybe this will work out, but I just don't see it getting to that fate. I think the reason Mason Mount rejected it is for the uncertainty of signing a 7-year deal. Look at it this way, guys. Number 1, it means Chelsea could potentially, maybe they wouldn't, but not give him another pay rise for 7 years. That's wrong, right? That's just wrong on so many levels in his head. He could go on and become the greatest player in the world. And in his head, he could try to renegotiate a new deal. And it's harder to renegotiate when you still got like 4 or 5 years left on your deal. Chelsea can easily say no. Number 2, Mason Mount wants the flexibility of running his contract down a little bit and then holding the club to ransom. Either to be more ambitious, or I will leave, or I want more money, or I will only resign if I continue to be a first-team starter. This is in his prerogative. He's allowed to do this. I personally think when they sign these contracts, it doesn't matter whether you're a grad or whether you're a person that's come in from the outside into the team. You need to hold your destiny. You need to do what's best for you, then the club. That's my personal opinion. I've got nothing against Mason Mount. I really hope Mason Mount resigns because there is a player in there, maybe not a starter, not a regular starter, but for me, Mason Mount has a lot to add to this. Mr. GOAT Eden Michael Hazard, right? Eden Hazard's career has really went downhill, and seeing him this way really hurts me. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. But sometimes the fact of the matter is this is life, and his career has really went down a bad trajectory. One of the reasons that's gone down a bad trajectory is because he got injured and he hasn't lost his burst of pace. Throughout his time, everyone's always said, come back to Chelsea, reignite yourself, come back to Chelsea. No, and Eden Hazard's come out and said this. Look, Eden Hazard came out and said, I've never been in contact with Chelsea. Their offer to come back has never been on the table. We have not discussed this. He shut it down and he said it's impossible for me to leave in January because I want to stay. And in the summer, if the club wants me to leave, then we'll renegotiate. But I want to be successful at Madrid. Guys, Hazard is living in a little fantasy land. Hazard plays for the club he loves. He's playing for a club that he adored as a child, and a club that if he leaves, he will feel he didn't successfully complete his career. He is praying, he is hoping that he reignites his career some shape or form. He is hoping on some level his legs will start doing the things that they could do before. Burst, get away from players. And the problem is, as long as he holds on to that dream, the longer it takes that we're never going to see the old Hazard. Because in here, he's still got it. Down there, he's lacking the explosion that made him so special. So Eden Hazard's not going to be coming back to Chelsea. And that's something that we need to end. That chapter is closed. I gave you guys the detail. Eden told us it came from the horse's mouth. It's not happening. When it comes to young players, Endrick is one of the most exciting young players. We've discussed him on numerous occasions now. And Endrick has openly been coming out and talking about what his next move is. So Endrick did not need to tell anyone, but he's told them, I am starting to learn English. This is a point in Chelsea's direction, right? Because Chelsea is the only English team that we are aware of that is actively chasing him, alongside PSG, Barcelona, and Real Madrid. They're the three foreign teams that we know of that want this player. Then Endrick proceeded to say this, and this was very interesting. He believes he wants to play in the UEFA Champions League in year 2, year 3, and year 4 onwards. So for me, the fact that he's actively saying 2, 3, and 4 and not number 1 straight away from the outset means that Chelsea have a great chance. Look, I'm not deluded. There's a very good chance we're not making Champions League this year. There is a concrete chance that we're not making the Champions League this year. So we need to be respectful and we need to understand our levels and our reach and our pulling power. But this kid is giving us an opportunity. His father comes out and says in January, we are meeting up with Real Madrid and then we're going to let them know whether they should actually proceed with a bid or not, if they're interested. This is a big problem for Chelsea, PSG, and Barcelona. Look guys, Real Madrid said, never again are we missing out on the greatest Brazilian talent coming out. Reason being, they missed out on Neymar because they didn't want to pay the money, and ever since then, they've been kicking him. Vinny, they went and threw the bag at him. Rodrigo, they went and threw the bag at him. Endrick, they're gonna throw the bag at him. And what I see happening is, he goes to Spain, España, and all of a sudden, you got Rodrigo on one arm, Vinny on the other arm. Bro, let me show you around Madrid. Oh my God, Playa de Blanca. All of the, statues that they have all over Spain. Amazing, right? Then next thing you know, they're gonna go to the Kings and Queens, tutorial and the museum. Amazing museum, great trip. There's a great place where they can drink sangria. They're gonna go there, and then finally they're going to come to the Bernabeu, and in the Bernabeu is the museum where they're gonna show him all the Champions Leagues. Then they're going to show him all of the medals, all of the legends that have played for the club. And guess what this player is gonna say? I'm coming here. And the reality is, Chelsea can't compete with this at this moment in time. There's a pathway set where Rodrigo came through, Vinny came through, there's legends around them such as Modric and Benzema, there's other young talents that are successfully flourishing in the team in Camavinga, Tchouaméni, Valverde, and all of a sudden, you want Chelsea to be able to steal him off Real Madrid. No chance. I don't think this deal is going to happen. I don't think we should get our hearts set on it. If it does, I'll be very shocked. But he's a Madrid player in my head already. Now it's time for Arsen Zacharyan. Arsen Zacharyan is a very exciting winger/attacking midfielder. The kid is a very good footballer, right? Both-footed, aggressive dribbler with the ball, brave, courageous, and is someone that is going to have a bright future and be the face potentially of Eastern European football, either him or Modric, 100%. But what have I seen that's made me optimistic that this deal could happen? Well, number one, in December, he's going to be going to Armenia, his native land, where he was his roots are from, and applying for citizenship. Reason being is, if he's an Armenian international, he can get a work permit to work in the UK, and meaning he can join Chelsea. The kid has been actively talking about his potential move. He has been rigorously trying to push this move through, yet we have not come closer yet. He is still going to represent Russia. That's what Sport.ru is reporting. But the interesting thing is now that because he's going to become an Armenian international, there is no problem with Chelsea transferring the money there, and then the money could go to Dinamo Moscow. Otherwise, this deal looks set to happen. I'm very excited. His statistics speak volumes. He's created 3 chances per game. He's very audacious. Yes, it's the Russian league. Yes, he's young, but we are gonna get our hands on a very good talent. Whether he's ready to play now or whether it's gonna be in the future, it's very exciting to see. With Potter in charge, he's most probably going to get more opportunities. But this is it, and this is the Kavkas View. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you lot relished that the video came out. Had to re-record it. I'm really sorry if I feel a little bit frustrated today. I recorded the video, check it, no sound. I don't understand why. Very annoying. After a long day of work for that to happen. So make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and yeah, follow me on Instagram because that's where everything's going to be popping off. Peace out. I'm out.